The It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia gang continues its long-standing tradition of ruining other characters' lives, with one character now worse off than they've ever been seen. The worst things the It's Always Sunny gang has ever done include some pretty gruesome singular feats, such as kidnapping and arson. However, it's the slow burn decline of It's Always Sunny's supporting characters that's likely the most immoral, with characters like Cricket suffering in horrifying ways over the years. It's Always Sunny's best episodes include some of the gang's worst deeds, and it's amazing to see them still, somehow outdoing themselves so many years later. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Season 17, Episode 4, Thought Leadership, A Corporate Conversation, is the show's latest installment. The episode sees the gang turning their bar into a women's slap-fighting attraction, which they try to rig in their favor to win their own reward, a Cybertruck. It's Always Sunny reveals the waitress is now living out of her car, before the gang tricked her into thinking she can get a new one. The waitress reaches a new low. The waitress looking desperate in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. One of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's longest-running supporting characters is the waitress, who suffered numerous times at the gang's hands despite the love Charlie allegedly bears for her. We've now seen her at her very worst, as the latest episode reveals that she's now living out of her car. Similar to Cricket, the waitress's downfall continues to worsen, with the gang undoubtedly responsible for most of it. As usual, the gang manages to be even more destructive when Charlie says she could win a Cybertruck in the slap-fighting contest. She ends up winning against Dee due to her lifetime of struggle, only for Frank to reveal in the fine print of the flyer that it would never be possible. The gang constantly finds ways to rub salt in the wounds of their victims. In this case, they do so despite knowing that she's worse off than she's ever been. It's Always Sunny reveals the waitress is partially responsible for the gang's Abbott Elementary volunteering. The waitress ratted out the gang. Despite the absurdity of It's Always Sunny Season 17, there's something of a through-line story, and this episode provided some context for a previous gang endeavor. The gang's appearance on ABC's Abbott Elementary is one of the most notable episodes in recent years, and now we have additional info as to why. Thought Leadership, A Corporate Conversation, shows the waitress threatening to bring the gang down for running an illegal slap-fighting business during her rage after she's denied her prized Cybertruck. Although the latest It's Always Sunny episode's supposed reporter turns out to be at Paddy's for Frank's orgy, the gang was eventually caught for their illegality. After the baby powder was discovered in the river and they were reported to law enforcement by the waitress, they were forced to volunteer at Abbott.